Good afternoon and welcome everyone. The time is 1 p.m. The reorganization meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Freehold for January 4th, 2026 is now called to order. Adequate notice of this meeting is provided at least 48 hours prior to the commencement of this meeting pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 231, the laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act. Notice of the time, date, and location of this meeting has been provided by posting a copy of the public meeting dates on the municipal bulletin board, by sending a copy to the Asbury Park Press and the Star Ledger, and by filing a copy with the municipal clerk. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence. Chief Collier, if you please lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to begin today's reorganization meeting with our invocation. I'd like to ask Reverend Ronald Sparks, the pastor of Bethel AME Church, to do this for us. Reverend Sparks.
Thank you, sir. Let me say Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Let us pray. Eternal God, we pause at this moment to acknowledge your presence and give you thanks. Thank you for the gift of this day and a brand new year, for life in this borough, and for the people who call Freehold home. We thank you for the history that has shaped this community, for those who labored before us, for leaders who served with integrity, and for the residents whose commitment, resilience, and hope continue to strengthen this borough. As we gather for this reorganization, we ask for your guidance upon all those who are called to lead. Grant wisdom to those entrusted with authority, courage to make just decisions, humility to listen, and integrity to serve not for self, but for the common good. Bless the mayor, council, administrators, and all public servants. May their work be marked by fairness, collaboration, and compassion. Give them clarity of purpose and shared commitment to unity, safety, and progress. We pray for the residents of the Freehold Borough, for the families, the seniors, for children and young people, for business owners, educators, first responders, volunteers. May this community continue to be a place where diversity is respected, neighbors are valued, and opportunity is accessible to all. In moments of challenge, grant us patience and resolve. In times of decision, grant discernment, and in all things we may have peace, justice, and mutual respect. May it all prevail on one another. We ask that this coming year be one of growth, cooperation, and hope, and that the work begun today will contribute to the well-being of generations to come. This we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend Sparks. Item 4 on our agenda this afternoon is the oath of office for our newly re-elected council members. We're going to start off with Councilwoman Margaret Rogers, and I'd like to ask our Assemblywoman Luann Peter Paul from Legislative District 11 if you would swear Margaret in, please. Margaret, family, please come up also.
Your family's almost as big as mine.
Maybe get behind. Maybe some up more on the other side. There we go.
So I do want to say this is truly an honor to be here swearing in. And actually, we have someone else I think that would like to swear in here too. Hi everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. This is such an honor coming from District 11 representing this borough, representing this amazing councilwoman. And I also want to acknowledge the fact that Freehold Township is in the house. And it's just such a wonderful thing to see people coming together and collaborating and unity. So thank you all, and now I will stop talking and swear. Okay, repeat after me. I, Margaret Rogers,
I, Margaret Rogers,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that, that's tough to say sometimes, I know, that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all the duties of Freehold Borough Councilwoman
all the duties of Freehold Borough Councilwoman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we need to sign, right? Or do you want to take a picture?
Don't do that. Don't. Husband's good enough for you. That's why I stay single. I can't get laid.
Oh, yes, you can.
No, yes, I can.
All right, everyone look right here. Big smiles. Big smiles, big smiles. Excellent. One more. Good.
So Margaret failed to tell us that she had a twin, her husband had a twin. The twin thought he was the most popular person in town. Saying, my wife has twins.
Okay, next we're gonna have the swearing in of Councilman Adam Reich. I'd like to ask Adam's family and longtime family friend, now the Township Committee woman Susan Cohen is gonna swear Adam in. So if you would all come forward, please.
Happy New Year, and everyone. It's my honor to be here to swear him out. I know him since he's in third grade, and I'm so proud. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I, Adam Reich,
I, Adam Reich,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of
and the Constitution of
the State of New Jersey,
the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
Freehold Borough Councilman
Freehold Borough Councilman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God. Happy birthday. No.
Okay, congratulations, welcome back, Margaret and Adam.
Thank you.
Good to have you guys back. Item 5 this afternoon is a roll call, please.
Mayor Kane.
Here.
Councilman Benedetto.
Here.
Councilman Freeman.
Here.
Councilwoman Jordan.
Here.
Councilman Reich.
Here.
Councilwoman Rogers.
Here.
Councilwoman Shutzer.
Here.
Okay, item 6 this afternoon is a resolution appointing the following individuals, firms authorizing 2026 professional service contracts. A is Trevor Taylor from CME Associates for Borough Engineering Services, and B, Supley Clooney and Company for Borough Auditor Services. Would you like to move that, please?
I'll move that, please.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
Okay, that resolution is adopted. Item 7 is a resolution appointing a municipal attorney for the year 2026, Robert S. Cosgrove, Esquire.
With honor, I will offer that.
Second, please.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
That resolution is adopted. Item 8 is a resolution appointing a municipal prosecutor for the year 2026, William G. McGuinn, Esquire.
I'll make a motion with that, please.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
That resolution is adopted. Item 9 is a resolution appointing borough substitute alternate prosecutor for the year 2026, Greg Cannon, Esquire.
I'll make a motion with that, please.
I'll second, please.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
That resolution is adopted. Item 10 is a resolution appointing public defender for the year 2026, Ray Rea, Esquire.
I'll make a motion with that, please.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
Okay, that resolution is adopted. Item 11, we have the election by council of president for the year 2026.
I would like, it would be my honor to nominate Jeffrey Freeman, please.
And it would be my honor to second that.
Okay, we have a resolution confirming Jeff Friedman as council president for year 2026.
No more nominations.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Sure.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
That resolution is adopted. Congratulations.
Thank you
Jeff.
very much.
Congratulations. Item 12 is a resolution creating borough working committees, mayor's appointments for 2026. As listed. Committee of Finance, we have Chair, Council Member Rogers, for Jordan Reich. Personnel Committee, Chair is Councilmember Shutzer with Rogers and Freeman. Public Safety, Chair, Councilmember Benedetto, Councilmember Shutzer and Freeman. And Redevelopment, Chair is Councilmember Jordan with the Benedetto and Reich. Someone like to move these, please?
I'll offer this. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
Okay, that resolution is adopted. Item 13 is a resolution establishing council representatives for 2026 as listed on the agenda. Someone like to move that, please?
I'll make a motion with that.
I'll second, please.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. Item 14 is our consent agenda. Just a note that matters listed on the items of consent agenda required to conduct the day-to-day operations of the borough will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these matters. If discussion desired of any items, that item will be considered separately. Someone like to move consent agenda items CR1 through CR15?
I'll offer that.
Second, please.
Any discussion?
Yes, I just want to say that these are the people who are the face of Freehold Borough, and these are the people who make things happen in Freehold Borough.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes, but abstain from CRA?
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers.
Yes.
Shutzer.
Yes.
Okay, our consent agenda items CR1 through CR15 are adopted. that's the end of our consent agenda. Now, we've got to put a little disclaimer in that if there's any mistakes or omissions from the listing of the dignitaries, it's all the new council president's fault. Just gonna throw that out there just in case, but I'm just gonna run through and hopefully we don't miss anyone, but if we do, we apologize in advance. But we have former Mayor Mike Wilson here. Former Councilwoman Lynn Reich, who's current Recreation Commissioner and Freehold Borough Education Foundation founding member, and her husband Ron Reich, a former Board of Ed member. We had our two assembly members, Luann Peter Paul and Margie Donlin from legislative district. Somehow my sheets got messed up. Let's see here. We also have in the back their chief of staff. You know, so at the legislative district 11 is Senator Vin Gopal, assembly members Donlin and Peter Paul. And the person that runs that whole office is Diane Davis, the chief of staff for our Good chance when you call the office, Dice is your first person you can talk to. So, thank you. Freehold Township Committee members, we have our newly elected Mayor Lester Preston. Newly elected Deputy Mayor Alan Walker. From Manalapan Township, as you saw her earlier, Committeewoman Susan Cohen. Freehold Borough Police Department, our Chief Chris Collier. Freehold Clergy Association, you heard him do the invocation, Reverend Ron Sparks from Bethlehem. Borough Professionals, we have our Administrator Steve Gallo. Borough Attorney Bob Cosgrove. Borough Clerk Tracy Benedetto. Clerk Lynn Cannon. Our CFO Christopher Clinton. Our brand new HR Director Margaret Hanson. Our management specialist Bobby Lithgow. I don't know if Bobby's still in here, but Bobby Lithgow. We have our engineering team, Trevor Taylor and Greg Valesi from CME. Visiting with us today, good friend Jim Morris from Remington Burning Engineering with us today. We have Aaron Rice from Lennox Consulting. We have Jenny and Carrie Conger from multiple boards. Joe Grillo, I saw Joe Grillo, a new member, a couple new boards. Joe see Brianne and Shay back there from our HPC and Planning Board. Corey from our HPC. From our Board of Education, again, Carrie, we have Molly LaPrete. Danny Xavier. Also from Planning Board, we have Mike Oldenmuth. For Memorial Day Parade, we have Allison and Amanda McCobb. Rumor has it it's going to be a huge parade this year, right? And, did that come straight from you guys?
Sure. It can't be
Put you on the
last
spot or
year.
anything, but Gene Holtz, we saw Gene Holtz here. Gene Holtz is on our Downtown Freehold Partnership and a founding member of their educational foundation also. Where's Drew Sutton? Drew, from, Downtown, Shore Productions, Downtown Freehold. I see Rich Kane, our former Freehold Borough Recreation Director, and again, volunteer on numerous committees. Alright, now's the, what did we miss here? See, oh, I know what we missed. Margaret, I probably won't be.
That's your responsibility.
I probably-
That's not my fault.
I probably won't be eating for a week, but, my wife Ellen Kane. It happens every year, and Board of Health, Mayor's Wellness, all kinds of committees, and most notably for putting up with me. So, thanks, Al.
Angel nurse and first lady of our town.
Ken Olchenbeck, she came from the parade. Okay. I think we're gonna take a chance in that lady in, right? Okay. Again, if we missed anybody, raise your hand. I missed your name, Rick. Cindy Benzel. Mike don't get in trouble. Let's not get off for everything. You bet Dwight.
I got that one written down.
Okay. Anyway, that's what I'd like to do is we take this time for our reorg every year just to go over some highlights. So I'm going to start and just members of the governing body, Freehold Borough residents, Assembly members Donald and Peter Paul, our elected officials, our borough professionals, employees, family members, friends, and guests. Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today for our annual reorganization meeting of the Freehold Borough governing body. It is my pleasure to welcome Margaret Rogers and Adam Rice back to our council. Look forward to working with both of you, along with council members Schutzer, DiBenedetto, Jordan, and Friedman, as we begin what promises to be an exciting and productive year for the residents of Freehold Borough. Also want to congratulate Councilman Jeff Friedman on his selection of council president for 2026. I want to take a moment to thank our first responders, Freehold Borough Police Department, Freehold Fire Department, Freehold EMS. You work every day to keep our community safe, and your dedication does not go unnoticed. On behalf of the entire borough, thank you. I also want to thank our Borough Administrator Steve Gallo, who's constantly focused on improving the quality of life for our residents and their business owners. Thank you as well to all of our borough professionals who keep our operations running smoothly and in compliance with state and local regulations. Special thank you to our employees who serve as the frontline representatives of our governing body every single day. I am pleased to welcome Margaret Hanson, who recently joined our borough as our personnel director. Margaret brings extensive human resource experience and will be a tremendous asset to our team. We are fortunate to have such dedicated and capable employees, and I thank all of you for all that you do. Here's where I get a chance to make up for this, Margaret. I always have believed that you are only good as the people you surround yourself with, and I am incredibly fortunate, professionally and personally. I want to thank my wife, Ellen, the entire Kane family, and our friends for your constant support and encouragement. I truly could not do this without all of you. Thank you.
Neither could we with that one.
As the saying goes, past is prologue, and it's no secret that Freehold Borough faced significant challenges in 2025, most notably the closures of the Nestle facility and Freehold Raceway. In response, we have worked closely with the Nestle Corporation and the new owners of the racetrack to protect our tax base, create new job opportunities, and responsibly manage the impact of future redevelopment. We have been clear and consistent. We are resisting high-density residential development and instead prioritizing manufacturing, retail, professional office space, entertainment uses, and limited single-family homes. Our guiding principle has never changed. Preserve what makes Freehold Borough special and protect the neighborhood character that makes this community feel like home. We have long known that we must grow our way to prosperity by strengthening our local economy and identifying new revenue sources. Endless tax increases are not an option, and cutting essential municipal services is not a solution. Simply put, no one ever cut their way to prosperity. We have used the tools provided by the state to help municipalities reinvent themselves, and we have assembled a strong, capable team that knows how to deliver results. This Borough Council has the vision and determination to make Freehold an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. In 2026, we will break ground on the Hometown Redevelopment Project, one of the most significant investments in our borough in decades. This project will transform underutilized properties into stable, recurring sources of tax revenue, helping to ease the burden on existing property owners. Hometown will put Freehold Borough back on the map as a premier destination in Monmouth County. In addition to creating new housing opportunities, this project will generate more than $1 million annually in new property tax revenue. And that revenue matters. Beyond the numbers, Hometown will bring new shops, restaurants, and businesses, creating energy, activity, and opportunity throughout our downtown. Agreements are in place. Final details are being completed ahead of Land Use Board review later this spring. This is only the beginning. We have secured nearly $500,000 annually in tax revenue from cannabis operations. We expect to begin the design phase for a new public safety complex that will bring our police, fire, and emergency management service together under one roof. And we will continue to see strong interest from reputable developers who want to invest in Freehold Borough. While I would have preferred that neither necessarily the racetrack closed, I choose to view these moments as opportunities, not obstacles. I am pleased to report that we are very close to finalizing a deal that will redevelop the former Nestle property into a first-class manufacturing facility, significantly increasing a tax rateable and creating hundreds of high-quality jobs. The closure of the Freehold Raceway was deeply disappointing, though not entirely unexpected. There was little investment and limited promotion, and despite our efforts, the previous owners were unwilling to work collaboratively with the reposition of the facility. The new owners, however, are taking a different approach. They are working with us on a redevelopment plan that complies with existing zoning, calling for a major retail, office, and entertainment complex at the racetrack site, along with potential for single-family homes, new streets, parks, and on other portions of the property. We are still in the early stages, but are encouraged. These owners are well-funded, engaged, and sincerely invested in building something new that complements our community. In 2026, we will continue resurfacing borough streets, using grant funding whenever possible to limit the impact on our budget. We will continue investing in our parks and playgrounds so that children, families, and seniors all have access to safe, welcoming recreational spaces. We are especially excited about the effort to acquire a 5-acre parcel of land to create a new park commemorating the beginning of the Battle of Monmouth, one of the most important events in our nation's history. If successful, this will be our first new park in decades and will be funded entirely through grants. We will also consider reviewing municipal operations to improve efficiencies and enhance customer service for our residents. A couple of new initiatives for 2026. Code enforcement. We have heard residents' concerns about quality of life issues, overcrowding, property maintenance, and neighborhood conditions. To address this, we are developing a dedicated code enforcement team focused on compliance, accountability, and results. A neighborhood is only as strong as the homes within it. We have already begun a scattered site redevelopment plan to address 10 particularly challenging properties, and will continue to take action wherever it is needed. Recreation. Another major focus is the continued revitalization of our recreational programs. We have expanded summer recreation, formed partnerships with organizations like We Are the Future and All Kids One Field, and they'll offer a wide range of programs from youth and adult art classes to wellness, fitness, yoga, Mazan, and more. Working with our Recreation Commission, we are bringing these offerings together into a single, well-organized, comprehensive borough recreation program. We are also moving forward with upgrades to our Court Street School building using grant funding to support community meetings, classes, game nights, and music events. Alongside with our Community Events Committee, we will continue to hold concerts and events throughout town. And if there's something you want to see, tell us. We are very interested and are listening. Next year is going to be a huge year, as we all know. It's the 250th birthday of our country. There'll be a lot of events. As we celebrate America's 250th birthday, events will take place throughout the year. But here's a few dates to just mark on your calendars now in the summer months. Saturday, July 4th, will be the Declaration of Independence reading in front of the firehouse. It'll be our 23rd year of doing that. Saturday, July 18th, the 75th anniversary of the Freehold Borough Little League. And we will be hosting that at Wilson Community Park. And Saturday, August 1st, will be the 50th anniversary celebration of our very first Old Freehold Day at Lake Topinas Park. That's just a few. As I said, we're going to put out a community calendar for this year. There's going to be something every month throughout the entire year. In closing, which is probably the words you're waiting for me to say, we are incredibly excited about what lies ahead for Freehold Borough. The opportunities before us are real, and the momentum is strong. People want to live in communities like ours, and we intend to keep it that way. As we look ahead to a hopeful 2026, I wish you a very happy, healthy, prosperous New Year's. Thank you for being here today. Be well, stay safe, and God bless. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Councilmember Rogers.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I first want to give thanks to God for bringing me here once again, for his protection and for his wisdom. To my family, your support over this past year was incredible. At times things felt overwhelming, but you could encourage me to stay strong and to keep going. I wouldn't be here without you. To the voters of Freehold, thank you for entrusting me once again with the honor of serving this wonderful community. And to my fellow council members, thank you all for standing by Adam and I during a very difficult year. I am truly, truly blessed by the community that surrounds me. 2025 brought a lot of challenges. We didn't always see them coming, but we stood up and faced them. The need for food security rose beyond our expectations. We faced hurdles in getting food to those who needed it while ensuring our neighbors felt safe and respected. Yet Freehold Borough stepped up. Alongside our partners, we didn't just meet the need, we met the need with dignity. I also want to speak directly to our immigrant neighbors. I know that for many in our community, this is a time of deep uncertainty and fear. I want to be clear, very clear. Freehold Borough is and will remain a safe place where your rights are respected and your safety is a priority. We are committed to the New Jersey Immigrant Trust Directive, which ensures that our local police force focuses on community safety and criminal justice. You should never be afraid to report a crime or seek help when you need it. Furthermore, our Human Relations Advisory Committee is working harder than ever to foster an atmosphere of inclusion and to ensure that every resident, regardless of where you were born, has a voice and a seat at the table. We don't just value your presence in our community, we value your humanity. As your governing body, we hear you. Freehold Borough is defined by its history, our downtown shops, our eateries, and our historic homes. Our goal has always been to protect that character. The upcoming downtown redevelopment is not just about growth, it's about thoughtful evolution. This plan includes new housing and business opportunities, but it is designed to mirror our historic streetscape. We are adding parking and entertainment spaces to ensure our town remains a destination for visitors and a home for residents. Our commitment to the community extends beyond the downtown. We are partnering with Monmouth County to expand the Henry Hudson Trail and create new park space, preserving the green in our community. We are also partnering with the New Jersey Department of Transportation to prioritize pedestrian and bike safety, an issue I know that is a major concern for many of you. In a small town, revenue is always a challenge. But through creative thinking and aggressive pursuit of grants, we are paving roads and updating parks without placing the entire burden on your shoulders. These aren't just projects, they're the bones of our community. I know that change can be difficult, and not everyone will agree with every decision, but please know, disagreement doesn't mean you aren't being heard. As your councilwoman, it is my duty to serve every single resident. While some may seek to create division or chaos, my commitment is to be a calming, thoughtful voice. I hear you. I am listening with an ear towards resolutions that benefit all of Freehold Borough. I began today by thanking God for my safety. I will end with promising to work every day for yours. Because, as Coretta Scott King said, the greatness of a community is measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Let's continue to be a great community together. Wishing you all a blessed and prosperous 2026.
Thank you. Councilmember Reich.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Freehold Borough Reorganization Meeting. It is truly an honor to see so many familiar faces here in the heart of our community as we begin this new year together. I am here before you today with a deep sense of humility. I want to sincerely thank the residents of Freehold Borough for placing your trust in me once again and re-electing me to a third term on the Borough Council. I also want to take a moment to extend my heartfelt congratulations to my running mate, Margaret Rogers. Margaret, it has been a privilege serving alongside you, and I look forward to continuing our partnership as we work for the best interests of this town. Serving Freehold Borough is a responsibility we do not take lightly. We are both energized to build on the progress we started. This year, 2026, marks a monumental milestone for our nation. As we celebrate the 250th anniversary of the birth of the United States, we must recognize that Freehold Borough is not just a witness to American history, it is a cornerstone of it. We walk the same streets where the Continental Army marched and fought during the Battle of Monmouth in 1778. But the significance of that day goes far beyond troop movements or tactical victories. That battle, fought in the blistering heat of a New Jersey summer, forged the very character of the people who call Freehold home today. It was here that our ancestors proved their grit and their refusal to back down when the stakes were highest. The Battle of Monmouth shaped Freehold into a community of resilience. It taught us that we are a people who stand our ground, who protect our neighbors, and who understand that freedom is something we must actively maintain together. That revolutionary spirit is baked into our DNA. It is why we take such pride in our downtown, why we show up for one another in times of need, and why we remain so deeply invested in the success of our town. As we celebrate this semi-quincentennial, we aren't just looking at the past. We are honoring the lineage of courage and tenacity that still defines every street and every household in this borough. While our history is written in grand battles, the strength of Freehold Borough today is written in the small, quiet acts of neighborly kindness. In a time where it often feels that outside forces are working tirelessly to divide us, we must remember that our greatest defense is our unity. When the world tries to pull us apart, we must choose to lean in and look out for one another. President George W. Bush once noted, "In our lives and in our laws, let us remember that everyone belongs. Everyone deserves a chance, and no insignificant person was ever born." In Freehold Borough, belonging isn't just a word. It's our way of life. It means that whether you have lived here for 80 years or 8 days, you are an essential part of our story. We cannot let outside noise distract us from the fact that we are neighbors first. Kindness is the glue that holds us together. It's the neighbor who clears a sidewalk, the volunteer at a food pantry, or the simple hello shared on Main Street. As your council member, I am committed to ensuring that we lead with our hearts, protecting the small town warmth that makes Freehold a place where every resident knows they are valued. As we look towards 2026 and beyond, the future of the borough is bright. We are committed to a vision of progress that respects our heritage while embracing the needs of a modern community. We are moving forward with the transformative hometown redevelopment project, which is revitalizing our downtown core. This project is more than just about new buildings. It's about creating vibrant, walkable spaces that encourage commerce while preserving our unique charm. This project turns underutilized areas into a tax-generating engine that supports our town services. We are committed to a grant-first approach on our town's development. By aggressively pursuing state and county grants, we are able to fund critical infrastructure, improve our parks, and purchase necessary equipment while significantly offsetting the cost of our local taxpayers. In 2025, the Borough of Freehold received almost $2.4 million in funding awarded through Millennium Strategies, our grant writing firm, with a total of $2.7 million in grant applications still pending decisions. The return on investments for the Borough of Freehold for awarded grants in 2025 is 57-1. This fiscal strategy allows us to modernize our borough without placing the full burden on our residents' wallets. We have an incredible year of programming ahead, including the 4th installment of the Half Mile Horses Art Walk, the Flourishing Harmony in the Park Fall Concert Series, and our recurring Mayor's Wellness campaign, Memorial Day Parade, and Unity Walk, to name a few. Additionally, I'm thrilled about the newly announced Seek and Stroll event by the Borough Events Committee. This initiative highlights our local history and our small businesses, creating an adventure-like excitement in the discovery of everything our town has to offer. My goal for this third term is to move beyond mere resident satisfaction and strive for true community connection. A strong community feeling isn't built in this chamber alone. It's built on our front porches, at our local shops, and at our parks. It is the feeling that your voice matters and that your neighbor has your back. We are working to create more third spaces where families can gather, more opportunities for volunteerism, and a culture of transparency where every person, from our long-standing families to our newest arrivals, feels they have a seat at the table and a stake in our shared success. Before I conclude, I have a few very important people to thank. First, I want to express my gratitude to Manalapan Township Committeewoman Susan Cohen for being here today and to administer my oath of office for my third term. It's an honor to have her continue the tradition we started 6 years ago. Susan, thank you for your leadership and community commitment. You've left a lasting impression on me as a colleague, a friend, and a second mother. Most importantly, I want to thank my family. To my parents, thank you for the ethics and foundation you gave me. To my wife, Tara, and my sons, Ethan and Braden, thank you for your endless love and support. Public service often takes time away from home, and I could not do this work without you standing by my side. You are my why, and I love you all. I wish each and every one of you a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. Let us make 2026 a year defined by our progress, our history, and most importantly, our care for one another. Thank you, and my best wishes to all of Freehold Borough.
Thank you. Council President Friedman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I will be rather brief. I want to thank everyone for your trust in me this year to be council president. I look forward to serving the community in that regard. When I moved back to town here in 2007 to help take care of my father and the family businesses, first thing I got involved with was the Freehold Center Partnership at the time. I didn't quite understand what I was paying for, those special improvement taxes. I eventually learned, the benefit of that cooperation. Also, at that time, historic preservation and the signages downtown were things that really frustrated me. There wasn't enough focus on either one of those. And it's taken a number of years. Code enforcement was a frustration for me then. And as everyone, it is still a frustration for the community. The purpose of this new division is to have full accountability and a laser focus on code enforcement. I believe that the separation of the construction codes and the enforcement, making an enforcement division, something I've thought has been necessary for a while, is really gonna change the tone of how we do code enforcement in this town. From overcrowding to signage to cars parked overnight when it's snowing, you name it. There's gonna be, we're gonna have a whole new regime, and it's gonna be my number one focus for this year. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, and I look forward to this challenge, and I look forward to getting this done. So thank you all.
Thank you. Councilmember Schuster.
Okay. Well, I got a note this week from our police chief, who asked me to please keep the public comments to 30 minutes. Yeah, and so set your timer.
I got you.
Yeah, here we go, that's likely. No, in the audience, by the way, is a former mayor who gave me bruises on my legs that are still there. That was his way of telling me to shut my mouth by teasing me. This mayor has never done that, and Mayor Higgins didn't either. They just bought the time. So
We figured Mike had enough.
yeah, right.
It didn't work.
Here we go. I want to first welcome some royalty here, and that is Mildred, Margaret's mother. Mildred attended our seniors party recently, and she was the queen. So we are so honored, Margaret, really, to have you as a resident now of Freehold Borough, and to have you here with us today. Thank you very much. We know that behind every successful child is a mother. Those of you who know me, and Annette will fall off her chair when I say this, but those of you who know me know that I really am so naive when it comes to politics, and I just can't get it. But anyway, I am here to tell you that this statement is not political. This statement is from my heart. The assemblywomen who are here today, Luann and Margie, and their partner, Vendo Powell, I want to tell you, again, not political, but I have been here 34 years, and I can tell you that they have the heart of Freehold Borough with them at all times. And I can tell you that they are not politicians either. They're forced to be politicians because they're forced to run every 2 years, which I think is unbelievable. But they have been so good and attentive to this borough that at any time when we have reached out, and this goes for the school board as well, when we've reached out to them, they've been there, they've heard, and they've helped us to the best of their ability. So I want to take this public time to thank you for being such public servants. Yesterday I went to one of my favorite thinking spots in town. I have 3. One is the side yard of Bethel AME Church that looks out over just tree after tree after tree. Beautiful. Another one is the cemetery at Squirreltown, which is not only drop dead gorgeous, but very, very inspirational. And the third one is, and I don't know why, but it gives me such a sense of peace. The third one is the community gardens on Lloyd Street. And when I need to think through something and get away from, my own head, I go to one of those spots. Yesterday I went to the community garden and I looked out at it and it's all dormant and dirt right now. But in that garden, I always see hope, and I always see growth, and I always see help for other people. So I sat there thinking about what I should say today. And I said, you know what? It's all been said. And it will all be said here. How many times can you hear today, oh my gosh, we have this wonderful development coming, and we're so happy to be the architects of improvement in Freehold Borough. And how many times can you hear that? It really becomes sometimes a little, and it becomes that way to say it as well. So to avoid saying the same thing that 6 other people have said here, I'm taking a little bit different approach today. And I don't have notes, so excuse me in advance, for anything I say that's wrong or offensive. Can you imagine me being offensive?
Put your seatbelts on.
Yeah. No. I wonder, well, the first thing I have to say is that, and I do have this written down so that I don't miss anybody, but I really have to thank all of our employees, all of our professionals, our first responders, the police, the first aid, and the fire department are absolutely second to none. Our residents who prove with these elections that they are thinking with clear minds and blocking out some of the noise. Our volunteers, these are the people who create the spirit in Freehold Borough. We can talk about building, we can talk about this program and that program, but it's the spirit of Freehold Borough that grabs us by the hearts and sees us through. And it's all of these people that I've named that create that spirit and keep that spirit alive in the borough. So to all of them, I want to say a heartfelt thank you. And then you can absolutely put money on the fact that you have in front of you today a mayor and 6 council persons who work very hard to do what is best for our residents and to improve and protect the quality of life for our residents. But we cannot take credit. We share that with all of those folks that I mentioned before. And then I thought yesterday, sometimes it's very difficult to block out and escape the negativity and the naysayers. And I not only use those thinking places, but I use humor to get through all of that. So I was thinking yesterday, what you see up here is what you hear up here. The serious, which is necessary, stuff that we're doing, the business side of all of us. But I want to share what I see up here as a resident and as one of them. So let's start with Councilwoman Lynette Jordan. First of all, Councilwoman Jordan, when I see on my text, do you have a minute? I say, fasten your seatbelt. And I'll say yes. And there's Annette calling me with her frustration and her. Annette is a master at networking and research. And as my running mate, I have to say, as I used to say about Councilman Griffiths, who was my running mate, and it's true, and I admit it, she's the brains, I'm the passion. Except that I have to say, she's the brains and the passion, and I'm the passion. She says I've talked her off the ledge many times. I don't know how I do that, but we usually end up laughing about it. Annette gives us, as everybody does, a bang for a buck, really. But I will say she doesn't always pay attention to me. Because imagine that after one of our campaign things last year, her son said to her, Annette, and to Mom, where does that accent that Sharon has come from? And she said, accent? What accent? So she didn't know I had an accent, right? So she doesn't listen to me. Adam, Susan, I can beat your story of third grade. I worked with Adam's grandmother, Bunny, on the school board. And when Adam was born, she used to, on occasion, walk him over in a stroller to my house. And we would ooh and ah and coo and so I have known Adam and worked with his parents for a long, long time. And Adam certainly represents the youth among us. Yeah. Kevin Kane has Freehold Borough written all over him. I was speaking with somebody the other day. See, the chief is upset that I wrote it.
Chief's gonna call you.
He's gonna text me and say, I was talking to somebody the other day who said, you know, I can remember when the mosquito spray trucks used to go through town, and we would say, and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see if I can finish that for you. And you used to ride your bikes behind the trucks. That's Kevin Kane. Kevin Kane has been in this town and loved this town for so long that Kevin Kane is Mr. Freehold. And he keeps that in his heart. Jeff Friedman and I, oh my God, if you could hear some of the Jeff at me, and then I go right back at him, and then he comes back at me, and then some makes us laugh, and we realize that we're fighting the same battle. And we go about working together. Absolutely. Jeff said to me one time years ago, you know what, you scare me a little bit. You scare me a little bit too, for maybe different reasons. Jeff's passion for Freehold Borough and his love for Freehold Borough sometimes get the best of him. And he sometimes has a little trouble getting under control. And that's some of the stuff that people see But you know what? What you don't see is that that's all born of his love for and his need to have what's going on. It's the best thing for Freehold Borough. When you hear Margaret Rogers tell me, say to me, all right, old woman, and you hear me respond, okay, Maggie, you know we've disagreed about something. But as always, we always come out on the same side. We're on the same side. Our enthusiasm gets the best of us sometimes. So, you know what? I am old and proud of it, so you just keep bringing it on. I have to be honest with you and say that, you know, with all of Mike's wonderful sayings, those clever sayings, and the way he phrases things, I don't always understand Mike. But you know, but you know what I do understand? I understand when I hear his heart. When I hear his heart speaking through those little sayings that we have. And I appreciate that, Mike. I do. And then, to be fair, I have to tell you that what all of these folks would say about me, I thank them for. Because they allow me to be me, they accept me, they respect the fact that I so often dissent on things, and I don't have these, I don't necessarily have the polish, not necessarily, I don't have the polish to always say things the way I should, but they allow me to be me, and they keep accepting me. I want to tell you that I am a resident of this borough. I pay taxes in this borough. I love this borough. And I am so proud and thankful to be represented by not only the two who were just reelected, congratulations, congratulations, and to Jeff for being elected as president, but for every person up here. I just think because I'm old and wise, that maybe it takes me to tell you how lucky we are to have people serving us who care, who are devoted to doing what is best for this town and its residents. Chief, how'd I do?
Good time.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, because you stepped out. Thank you and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Just a quick note, Sharon is available for rentals if they think about doing a roast or anything. Thank you.
One of our fundraisers.
Councilmember Richard Benedetto.
Wow.
Good luck.
I really, we do a lot. By a coin toss, I'm second to last, so I can't say ditto. And not even be right to Gettysburg Address, so. On the top of my list, thank you to my wife. Before and many times after meetings. Some of you in the audience know what I'm talking about. But I bought her a new Ninja all-in-one cooker, so. Margaret and Adam, welcome back, and thank you. You two have the Freehold Borough community in your heart, indeed. Jeffrey, congratulations.
Thank you.
I welcome you as our council president. Under the leadership of Steve Gallo, I would like to thank the people that make us look good, all of our employees in the borough family here. The three departments that we look to in time of need, our police department, our fire department, and our first aid, award-winning all three of them to me. As we, okay Sharon, this is where we get deep. As we close out 2025 and we welcome in 2026, we welcomed 12 new chapters, 365 new chances. In that time, I wish the dreams and the visions all come true. I wish you all the best health this year coming up. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming out and spending your time with us. Have a good day.
Thank you. Councilmember Jordan.
So I saw I was going last today, so luck. Here we go. Actually, I wanted to just say a couple of words. First and foremost, congratulations to Adam and to Margaret. I really look forward to working with you guys to continue moving Freehold forward. And I know we're going to do, you guys are going to just bring an amazing insight to the table, so thank you. Just real quick, and I kind of want to echo what Sharon said, there's so much we could talk about redevelopment and all the amazing things that are going on, and we're gonna prove what we're saying up here today will get done in 2026. So look forward to some great things going on. I did just want to acknowledge the people who work in the borough, our team that's in the borough here every day. I have an opportunity to be in the borough a couple days a week, and I see the hard work they do and the passion that they bring. And their one goal is to service the people in Freehold Borough that live here, the taxpayers. And I just want to thank them all for that. They're just an amazing group of people that we have. And just lastly, I want to wish everybody a peaceful, happy New Year, and looking forward to great things to come. So thank you.
Okay, before we adjourn, I'd just like to welcome everyone. We're going to have a reception immediately following this meeting over at 618 Restaurant upstairs. You're all welcome to attend. Come over today and, share some time with us. We appreciate you coming out, as everyone said. Looking forward to a great year here, and thank you all for coming out. There being no further business, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So be it.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Friedman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schutzer?
Yes.